Welcome back, everybody, to the number one fantasy football podcast in the world. I'm your host, the great Big Mike. With my co-host, Billy the Wilson.
That's actually the best intro you did
That's
all
so
year.
good.
The great Big Mike.
The great Big Mike and Billy the Wilson. What's going on, Mike?
Good. We're going into week 16. How you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous.
Very nervous. On my way here, half my team got COVID. It's not fun.
You gotta love the COVID going around.
Yep.
You guys went to too much SantaCon.
Shout out to anybody who won this week.
Yes.
Pour one out for the lost, for the fallen. Good luck to people like Joe Green over here who need to watch a game in 45 minutes. And we're just going to extend this as long as possible.
Of course, we have to record fucking podcast during football. Unbelievable. Thanks to the NFL for postponing games for no reason.
Yes.
Number one bullshit guys.
Number one bullshit guys.
There's going to be a lot more injuries. We have 2 games today. I'm sure someone's going to get hurt.
I love this was last week.
Hopefully Cooper Cup.
We told people, fuck you. We told people last week, ride or die with your studs, and
You're gonna die with the studs.
Everybody died with their studs because Najee Harris, Cordell Patterson, Tom Brady, Jamar Chase. The list goes on and on. How bad everyone's studs were.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but nobody did well. It was a low-scoring weekend.
It
Yeah.
was.
So
Yeah.
you still ride with your studs.
Yeah,
I still have to.
I'd still die with them rather than.
Yeah, you don't get
randoms.
cute like me and play Myles Gaskin and get 4 points because Duke Johnson decided to play football this week.
Right.
Unbelievable. I'm still alive though. Still got a chance.
Yeah, you still got a
Still got a
shot.
chance.
It's
There's
not
always
over.
a chance. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
over.
Slim.
Tuesday night football.
Gotta love it. Not like a Tuesday night sweat.
Tuesday night's a big overnight. That's what I heard.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's
It is.
Taco Tuesday, so I mean.
It is.
It is.
It is big. Not in football.
This
College
sport.
basketball it is.
Big overnight.
Anyway, let's get injuries, news, notes, all that good stuff. COVID still everywhere. Too many people to name. Pretty much the Browns' entire roster. It looks like Kansas City's entire roster as well. Kelsey and Hill, most notably, have a chance to be out, have a chance to play. Who really fuck knows? Nobody knows. Chris Godwin, rest in peace. Season's over. Are those an MCL?
It's both.
It
Both.
was
It's both. ACL, MCL, rest in peace, according to Adam Schefter.
He has an ACL, according to Adam.
Not
Schefter.
anymore, he doesn't.
he tweeted
It's on
wrong.
It's on only one side of the knee.
He said he has an ACL out for the year. Good tweet, Adam.
Adam Schefter. Mike Evans, hamstring 50-50 for week 16. I hope it's the better 50 and not the worst 50. Leonard Fournette, hamstring, likely out the rest of the fantasy season. Not great, Bob. Not great. They just signed Lev Bell as we were getting ready to record. So, Mike, real quick thoughts about Le'Veon Bell?
Championship winner right there.
Championship winner.
I don't disagree. Vaughn looks like shit. So, Danny Dimes replaced for Jake Fromm. Not that it really mattered.
Mwah, I love you.
Joe Mixon, ankle sprain, likely out week 16 because he's a bum.
You deserved it.
Yeah, he deserves it. Julio Jones Julio Glass Jones hamstring out once again, but right on time for AJ Brown to possibly return in week 16. He's off the IR as of yesterday.
They play on Thursday though. It's so unlikely that
I mean, it's probably likely he plays. Because who else is going to catch the football?
Well, he could have been ready for the week before, but he was just on IR for 3 weeks.
True.
So it depends.
I don't think I have any other news on it. Otherwise, I would
Cool.
update you right now.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
You're still worried about that game that starts in 35 minutes.
All these notes and you fucking didn't do those notes.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
all these notes. I can't
Mike.
even take shit from Mike
Hey,
because Mike has done absolutely nothing.
How many notes have you done in the last month?
I didn't even write down week 16.
Wait, did we send you the notes yet?
No,
Yeah, you
we
said
just-
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
AJ Brown practiced, by the way, so he probably plays.
He's going to play.
You see? That's all you had to do.
Yeah, simple.
That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do. You know what? All you had to do is pick up a burrito, Mike.
Oh, shit!
Ow!
Just hit
Shit.
up the burrito, Mike. Just pick it up. Simple.
I said I
Simple
was. I
life
didn't even want to
request.
be here. Honestly, I was gonna just eat
So
my
just say that.
burrito on the podcast. They both said I chew like a fucking cow, so unfortunately I couldn't do it.
If it looks like a cow and chews like a cow, it must be a fat cow.
Big Mike, baby.
Big
Let's go into games.
Thursday night games. 49ers versus Titans.
Yeah.
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 That's
it.
That's not fun.
I heard Eli Mitchell's coming back.
Elijah
think?
Mitchell?
Yep.
Yep. Hopefully. If it wasn't Thursday, he'd definitely be back. No question. Jeff Wilson be the starter. If not, Joe Green writes, doubt A.J. Brown plays. We just cleaned that up.
We just cleaned that up after, not great.
Yeah. You said Titans defense has played well of late. They played pretty well all year outside like the first 2 or 3 games.
Yeah,
So
I guess that's fair.
they've been a top team against the run. But the 49ers kind of only do one thing, 2 things, run and throw the ball to George Kittle. So, you guys have anything on the Titans side you like outside of A.J. Brown?
No. Like
No.
Devontae Foreman, do you really?
I think he's your only player. I mean,
That's
It
like
seemed-
a low flex play.
Foreman and Brown. I mean, Foreman the last 3 weeks above 12 points each time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if with COVID,
Yeah.
you might be desperate.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be prepared with the COVID. Like, if like 5 or 6 more quarterbacks get knocked out, I wouldn't mind Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
5 or 6.
He's been bad. I don't know what you want.
15 more quarterbacks get knocked
I don't know what you
out.
want from me.
Don't hate the idea of Ryan Tannehill.
Well, you have the rushing. Yeah, I'm just trying to throw ideas out here, try to spitball.
No, I just don't know how you play anything on the
Yeah.
Browns. I think the 49ers side's a little bit more interesting just because I don't know, like, Brandon Ayuk's really playable.
I'm not playing
No.
Brandon Ayuk this week. Kittle, you automatically start. Debo Samuel is their best
Right.
running back.
Yes.
So,
I think the only one we're in question is Foreman.
Also, random breaking news, but Adam Schefter said Bucs are placing Leonard Fournette on injured reserve, so his season's over. He'll be back for the playoffs.
fuck me, man. Fuck me.
Helicopter.
I don't think I have another running back in
That's
that
all.
league.
He was reflecting.
I guess Gaskin. No,
Yeah,
not
Myles
really.
Gaskin.
Not.
Yeah, Myles Gaskin.
He was in my flex because he was the late game in case he was out.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
smart fantasy player.
Smart.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Let's move on. Saturday,
Browns.
Packers.
I love it.
I love this new Browns Packers.
Listen, the Browns can't beat the Raiders.
Yeah.
How on earth do you expect them to even come close to beating the Packers?
I think that ended their season too, pretty much.
Did it?
The Browns?
Well,
No, there's a shot.
there's still a shot, but now
Yeah, the Steelers
conference
have a
record
shot,
comes
too.
into play and things like that. But
Yeah, the Steelers have a great shot doing a whole lot of stuff this year too. So, Hunt, Landry, Mayfield, anybody coming back? Is Hunt's on COVID as well?
yeah.
I thought he was just hurt.
Hunt is hurt too.
I think
He
it's
has
hurt.
the high
and-
ankle sprain.
Yeah, he's hurt. And
Well,
has
he
the
had
vid.
just came back, I thought, from the ankle sprain and then got COVID. I don't know.
No, he's hurt. He has COVID too. I mean, fuck
Gotta
you
do
did
well.
that both.
Unbelievable.
Goddamn Cole Beasley ruined the league.
God damn it.
Definitely was on COVID.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought he
He's
was hurt.
He's not coming back.
Oh yeah, it was both.
Ravens ran punt coverage. Devontae
Yes.
Adams.
Did you see that? That was hilarious. They literally ran punt coverage because they didn't want him to catch any balls, and they still somehow gave up a touchdown while running punt coverage on him.
Oh, I mean, he torched that. I mean, the person that had guard him in the end zone was a guy who's never played a professional game before.
Yeah.
They called him up for that game. They line him up one-on-one against Devontae Adams on the 4-yard line.
Well, he was supposed to just take outside because they had the guy inside, and he still fell for the inside route.
What are
and
you gonna
that's
do?
outside.
It was a nice move.
It was. It's a great move.
Great move.
But it's
Best
funny.
wide receiver in the league.
That's all his job was. But yeah, I mean, definitely top 3.
We all run in with Dylan instead of Aaron Jones now.
I don't know. Look at. I
it's-
listed the targets and
Yeah,
carries down.
Dylan
below.
was much more efficient
Yep.
as he has been. He got a touchdown too that basically knocked me out of the playoffs.
They both got touchdowns.
Yeah, well, I didn't play Aaron Jones last week, so they're both fine starts.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly high in either one of them this week. The Browns kind of held Josh Jacobs to an average game, so
MBS is out this week too. COVID.
I kind of like Aaron Jones better than AJ Dillon. Then he'll probably be
someone's
lined up
gotta
out wide a lot more.
Right. Someone's got to catch the ball.
Yeah, you know it's not gonna be Alan Lazard. So
Yeah. Geronimo Allison.
Legend. Coming back.
Geronimo
I'm
Allison.
sure he's on a practice squad somewhere.
He's on
He was on the Lions.
That was a while.
he was on
ago.
the Lions, but I think he got signed by the Texans, didn't he?
Fuck,
All right.
man.
Doesn't matter,
Geronimo
does it? You're not playing
No.
that.
You're not playing. There's the Browns. You're playing one person. That's it, and that's
playing Chubb.
Chubb. I mean, obviously, practice. You're running with Adams. Hard decision between the two running backs.
If say Landry's out, and say they had the other receivers out too. Peoples Jones. He was
No, he
out.
played.
Oh, he played.
He played. He wasn't very
I don't
good.
hate that because the pack. I was gonna say I don't hate playing Hooper because Packers are bad against tight ends, but the defense has been real good.
They only had 4 catches last week.
I think
Who?
Harrison Bryant caught a
Hooper.
touchdown, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he wasn't playing the Packers.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of who.
Oh, Harrison Bryant,
I think
Yeah, well.
he did.
Yeah, he came back from injury.
Yeah, Harrison
Yeah.
Bryant.
former hot take great, you know?
Yeah.
I almost had it.
Yeah, I
Almost
could-
had it.
almost as close.
Next up, Colts versus.
Cardinals. Sorry, I was not ready for it. Still not used to it. I like it. Not ready for it. Cardinals bounce back game? Question
No.
mark. After losing to the Lions.
Not against the Colts. Hottest team in America.
Yeah, well, the Colts just had a big win over the Patriots. Thank you.
Yeah. So
I mean, listen, the Colts look like they can win the Super Bowl.
I think no one's stopping JT. If you have JT, I probably say
Congratulations.
you won the championship.
Congratulations.
As long as you have somewhat comparable of a team, you probably are going to win the championship.
Except for Paul.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
he missed
he's
the
so
playoffs.
dumb, he couldn't even make it into the playoffs.
Chump.
You clip that and send it to him privately? Just let him know.
Privately.
I didn't see the play with Michael Pittman.
He got
I had no idea it happened until like 8 hours later.
Yeah,
He got assaulted, and they ejected him for getting assaulted. They didn't even do anything.
Yeah, it was brutal.
He ripped the helmet off.
He
Someone.
did rip a helmet
All right.
off.
Yeah, he grabbed the helmet as he's falling to the ground. But
can't
Oh,
do-
yeah. Okay, now the story changes.
You
I
can't
mean-
do these things in America no more.
in America, it's
We're a soft nation. You cannot do that on a football field where you're smacking metal
Like,
against metal.
God forbid you underthrow a pass, and it's just automatic pass interference nowadays.
Exactly.
You know, like,
favorite play in football.
it's the worst play ever.
I do think Christian Kirk is must rostered if you're
Yes.
going to the playoffs. I think he is going to be the number 1 wide receiver on this team.
He was amazing last week.
I think it continues.
Yep. And AJ Green did get a couple of looks in the red zone as well.
Yes, towards that.
One
end.
was way over his head, and
Yeah.
one was short. So I don't hate either one of them.
I think Christian Kirk's going to have 10 targets a game.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable with Kirk because he does have the more experience playing alongside Kyler. James Conner had 8 carries.
Yeah. And
Chase Edmonds, wow, great
at
play.
6.
Didn't you tell
They're both-
everybody to play?
I didn't tell everyone to play Edmonds, but I liked him.
That's because you own him.
No, because I thought they would be killing the Lions. I didn't expect them to get blown out by
very
the
true.
Lions.
That's very true. How do you think that's going to break down here?
Well, it's tough because Connor's really banged up, so they really didn't want to use him last week. Now I don't know. It was 50-50 this past week. I don't know if that'll continue the trend. They're going to have to throw the ball a lot versus
Yeah.
the Colts. So, because
You can't run against the Colts.
no. And Connor's, like I said, he's pretty banged up. So,
Kirk had 12 targets last week. I can see that every week now for the rest of the year.
all their receivers are, well,
Yeah.
AJ, Kirk, and Ertz.
I mean, I would play
Yeah, and-
Kirk in the flex play.
For anyone who didn't know, D-Hop most likely out for the year. That happened like.
No, I
what
think
was
he
it?
is. I think
He
it's,
is out.
it's the
He's out.
playoffs.
It
He
is?
could come
He's out
back.
for-
Yeah.
He's on IR.
I wasn't sure. That happened Wednesday, right? Wednesday.
Yeah, happened last week.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Lions versus the.
Falcons. We're good.
Yeah, we're great.
All right.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Um,
No thanks. Sam Brown's another play again this week.
I got another one.
Actually, no, because Jared Goff is on COVID.
Wait, what? Jared Goff's on COVID?
Yeah,
Jared
he
Goff's
is.
on COVID.
David
See
Blah.
how hard it is, guys? You think
David
I
Blah.
David Blah.
Blah.
David Blah.
Blah, blah.
When
No,
did
he didn't even play. It was the other guy who played, didn't it?
I don't know.
No, Jared Goff played.
No.
No,
This,
he
this
just
week
got
coming
it.
up,
Oh,
dickbag.
I didn't even know he was on COVID.
What fucking notes did you write?
Who are you?
What notes did I write?
Oh, it's David Boyle. It's Tim Boyle.
Oh,
he
no.
He does look COVID.
He stinks.
Yeah, Tim Boyle. That's I'd actually not play St. Brown. If that's who's starting, I actually would not play St. Brown.
Such a damn shame.
He had 23 on his game he played, he had 23 attempts, 15 catches for only 77 yards. It's terrible.
Completions.
Yeah, I think
Completions.
15
passing yards.
completions. Sorry.
Yeah, you said catches.
Yeah, I said the right thing just with the wrong way. Yeah.
You said you doubt that Swift is back
Yeah, I mean, they said he's day to day, but
week to week.
He's doing
baby.
better every day.
But the thing is,
That's the worst thing you could possibly say.
well, they're so bad. They're out of the playoffs. There's no reason to bring Swift back. And then you have this guy Craig Reynolds balling. I'm like, why the fuck are you gonna bring back Swift for pointless games?
They have one running back in like the last 20 years to rush for over 100 yards, and this guy comes in one game and does it.
I think the last one was like Reggie Bush.
Shout out to Dan Campbell for being the only coach in Lions recent history to beat a team that's 5 games over 500.
Yep.
It's an absurd stat. Yes, I know not many teams are always 5 games over 500, but he's the only coach in like 40 years to do it for the Lions.
That's such. Oh my god.
They're like 0-28, and then Dan Campbell was 1-0, undefeated.
Blew him out too.
The game was wild.
Would you even roster Craig Reynolds? Do you think he's?
Fuck no.
I just don't think you could trust it
No.
in a playoff winner.
I picked up.
I'd pick him up.
Yeah, but
I picked up Williams last week because I knew he would be back. Hopefully back from COVID this week. I shouldn't say will be, because you never know with this vid. But I wouldn't hate playing him against the Falcons, assuming the Lions have some sort of momentum. I doubt it.
Lions 3 games in a row. Gonna win. It's not in a row. No.
It's not. in a row.
it's not in a
That's
row.
I thought it was. Then I would have to actually
It's a
give you
game in
props
between,
from
right?
when you were like, "Oh, they're gonna gain momentum." And I was just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I don't think I could trust anything on the Lions if Jared
No.
Goff's not starting. Fuck
Yeah,
no.
nothing.
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 If Williams comes back, I really do like it though, just because they'll just give him the ball like 40 times.
I don't know. Maybe
Because they're just admit defeat.
no, because I think they like that Craig Reynolds guy a lot. Apparently, he was drafted in the 3rd round or something crazy like
How come
that.
we've never heard of him?
I don't know.
I mean, look.
Or no, he made the team. I don't know. Something like that.
You think Patterson bounces back?
I hope. Lions are 3rd worst against the run. That was brutal if you owned him last week. Brutal. 3 points.
Yeah, it's not fun.
You got to play him. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you have a choice. If you somehow advanced.
I don't even want to say this college name.
Yeah, Cooztown.
Town.
Cooztown.
Cuts down.
Cuts down.
It sounds like I'm gonna say something like
It's a D2 school.
No, so he probably wasn't drafted then.
he wasn't
Fucking
drafted.
jerk off.
He's 25 years old already. Grown ass man now.
It's unbelievable. Anything else from this game you guys like?
Russell Gage, I like. 19.4 fantasy points over the last 4 games. He's been
You should
good.
like it over the Lions too.
Yeah.
Good matchup. Flex play, baby.
Flex play.
Yeah, solid flex play.
Net stop Ravens versus the
Bengals.
Hudley's the best wide receiver. I mean QB to ever live.
Mike's on his game today.
He's the best running back on this team. Say that.
Huntley's
right now.
better than Lamar. I'll say it.
Why
Yeah.
don't they? They should just
You guys,
run,
he's like trying to beat around him. Like, no, he's just better.
they should just run dual backfield, Huntley and Lamar, hand off, and then you throw it.
That's actually a phenomenal idea. I don't think Harbaugh's even thought of that.
You should. That'd be a genius idea.
Let's just move in on that spot. He might lose his job. So Joe Mixon stinks.
Outsies.
He's hurt. Even before then, he was stinking up the field. Thank God.
He had been bad.
What happened to Chase this past week?
It was a really bad matchup.
Probably dropped
That's
a couple
what it was?
balls, to be honest with you.
It was.
I
I
didn't
really,
watch.
I wanted to bench him so badly because I knew they were not going to have the game plan to throw to against Surtain, and they didn't. But I couldn't bench him just in case Surtain got hurt or something.
Man, I definitely would have benched him.
You're a pussy.
Afraid to take a risk.
Afraid to take a risk.
He's got to play his studs, you know?
Got to play the
Jamar
studs.
Chase.
Got to go down with the studs. Got to go down with the guys who got me there.
That's it. That's a fact. T. Higgins. I like T. Higgins a lot more than I like Jamar Chase in this matchup.
Mwah.
I love both. I really like this matchup for them.
How about Hollywood Brown? 10 catches last week.
Yeah, for 43 yards.
I didn't even notice he had 10 catches. He only had like
It was a
14
lot.
points.
There was like a time at the end of the game they just threw every ball toward him.
That's good for
A
him.
lot
That's
of
good.
check downs. A lot of check
Is
downs.
like 2
Lamar
yards.
coming back this week? Hey. No.
I don't know. It's injury
What's their
related.
record?
8-6.
He'll probably
I think
have to
he
come
comes back just because they need to win this game if they want to make playoffs.
Yeah. I don't like that for everybody's fantasy stock, but
Yeah,
Hundley's a better quarterback. Said it.
they're the same person.
It's the exact same person, but he's better, and he's probably better looking, too.
Hundley doesn't have a neck either.
And he doesn't have to take a shit mid-game.
He has no neck.
It's just a shit on Lamar Jackson. He has no neck. How the fuck do you even notice he has
No neck, way too much shit in his ass.
No, I'm serious. He has his shoulder pads look weird. They're like
They do.
it looks like me in
Oh my
like
God.
high school football. They're way too big fucking shoulder pads.
If Joe Mixon's out, do you play Samaje Perine?
No,
No.
there's better COVID selections out there, boys.
There's better COVID selections.
The Omicron's coming around for you.
I'm starting Omnicrom this week at running back.
Just why? Because I'm starting Delta, baby. Oh, God. That's funny.
Obviously, you know you're gonna start Andrews.
Yeah.
But last time, the Bengals played the Ravens. We had the tight end, Uzma, or whatever his name
Oh,
is.
yeah. CJ Uzomah.
Who had his big game. Are you gonna start him?
No.
If my
If
Hold on.
if Travis Kelce's out, he's
Hold
gonna be in
on.
my lineup.
Hold on. If my tight end somehow has COVID, I would.
Yeah.
I'd take the risk.
Ravens are dog water at tight ends coverage.
Their secondary in general is just not.
Yeah,
good.
they're just really bad.
Look who I'm picking up this week.
This
I
guy
hope
is
so.
just ruining leagues.
That's
left and
that's
right.
you being a shit fucking commissioner. That's what that is.
I mean, if he wants to do that, that's up to him. He wants to win the consolation bracket. Go ahead.
You hardly beat. You hardly beat Jay.
I beat him by 20.
Like
20.
15.
20.
Yeah, that's not too much.
Next up, Rams versus Vikings.
Fuck you, Dalvin Cook.
Gotta love that he only had what?
11 points.
Gotta love it. 7-11.
Typical Kirk Cousins, prime time. The god of prime time with 87 passing yards to still win a game. Unbelievable.
Tough. That's tough.
What do you mean it's tough? Like, you see the stat line, Kirk Cousins, 87 passing yards. Like, oh, Dalvin Cook probably had 400 rushing yards, right? No, you didn't. I don't even know what. I watched that whole game. I have no idea what happened.
I was gonna say the same thing. I watched
Like-
that whole game, and I still don't know how he only had 87 yards passing.
Thielen's out and they just can't do nothing no more.
I guess the Bears just had the ball the whole game. I really don't know what happened.
They did.
There was a lot of turnovers and stuff.
There was a lot of clock being ran. Yeah, it was ugly. Ugly game.
A few CJ Ham runs and. Fuck.
Yeah, it was some wild play calls in there too.
For those of you listening, I needed Dalvin Cook to score me 25 fantasy points so I can solidify a victory. Now I'm gonna sweat out Matthew Stafford, some gay guy.
Some gay guy.
Not gay for those of you not listening and not getting the inside joke.
I
The
know.
kicker.
Yes.
It's brutal.
No. I don't know what to say on Rams. I have nothing to say because they didn't even play. But KJ Osborne, that was rough.
Breaking news: Cooper Kupp died.
Cooper Kupp died. Yeah, I don't know.
It's tough.
He's
It's
just
tough.
running with Cook and
Yeah.
Jefferson. That's it.
Yeah, I can't
You know,
trust
I mean,
KJ Osborne.
Hey, listen, if you had Justin Jefferson, chances are you might not have made it to the second round.
Yeah.
That touchdown helped, but
Yeah, I mean,
probably wasn't enough.
he only got 14.
And a
fantasy
low-scoring
points?
fantasy week probably wasn't enough. Same with Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Cook.
We'll see you next week.
Next up, Bills versus.
Patriots.
There we go. We have the matchup that we've all been waiting for.
Army versus Navy.
Exactly. Last time we had 48 runs by the Patriots. I think Weather is going to say that they don't need to do this again.
I hope so. Just like not even just being like I have Josh Allen. It's like me being a football fan. Like I want to watch this game actually be played.
Yeah.
You know, Patriots coming off a loss.
Bills coming off of a hot win.
Yeah. Josh Allen revenge game.
So it is a revenge game.
I guess so.
Could.
Well, I mean, they ran the ball 150,000
No,
times
all right.
against the Bills and
Yes.
embarrassed the Bills.
I guess revenge game
in
is
in
just-
Ralph Wilson Stadium. Like nobody does that against them. If you ever been to Buffalo, they're still mad.
Oh, they'll be
That could
mad
happen
forever.
50 years ago. They're still mad.
I don't know if I'd call it like
Go
Josh
Bills.
revenge game though.
It's a
Go
revenge
Bills.
game. They're still mad about the
They're
field
mad.
goals they haven't hit in the Super Bowls.
Yeah, they're not happy. This
Well,
is their time
so
to
what do
shine.
you expect from Josh Allen this week?
500 passing yards.
Nothing because he's gonna get
No.
COVID.
Wow! Don't be that guy. It's okay for him to say because he's playing me. You have no say. Get out of here with your juju.
The cake topper would really be that. Holy shit.
You know what's funny? I saw Allen COVID and I was like,
Yeah, I did too.
yeah,
I did
it was
too.
the Redskins QB. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was real nervous. It was not fun.
There's not too many Allen fucking QBs out there.
No, but the worst part is there's 2 Josh Allens. So, like, it's even worse.
Yeah.
He's a Josh.
There's
No,
Josh
no,
Allen
no.
and Josh Allen on
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
That's
The D end. So anytime, like he got hurt like 3 times this year. Josh Allen. The other Josh Allen. I'm like,
Not
what do
the
you mean?
quarterback.
Devin Singletary, 22 carries, 86 yards and a touchdown last week. You expect that to ever happen again?
No, this
Yeah,
is just
no.
a hiccup in the.
Didn't think so.
Yeah.
He looked
Listen,
good though.
Even a broken
He's looked
clock
better
like
this
twice a
year.
It's
He
not that
did.
they don't trust him. He I don't know what the stat is on him fumbling, but it's like
It ain't good.
1 out of every 5 carries he fumbles.
They definitely aren't going to trust him against
But,
the
like,
Patriots.
Yeah,
either.
they're not gonna trust him, but like he's looked better than he has last year.
Yeah.
As like a recap of the year, he just looked better. He hasn't played any better as
looked
like
better.
a fantasy player, but like that's why he has been mentioned a lot. But he's looked better. He's getting more than 2 yards per carry.
Can't go much further down.
Ramondre Stevenson struggled last week, even with no Harris. Playing any other Patriots player?
Playing the lottery.
Playing the lottery.
It is, though.
Hunter Henry.
Like, yeah.
I brought it up, then changed my mind, and then I forgot that I changed my mind. So I'm texting you guys. I'm like, oh, yeah, look at me calling out Hunter Henry. He's like, yo, fuck up. You told him don't even bother. And I'm like, yeah, well, it makes sense. I would tell him not to because how you ever going to play a Patriots player?
I don't think it's a Hunter Henry there.
No.
I
The,
don't-
The
Bills
have
are
the
decent against tight ends. And
They have the best coverage linebacker.
I don't know whose day it'd be on the Patriots.
No,
Good
it's
luck.
no. But
Patriots
like I was
is
on the
running
right
back.
train of thought last week.
Yeah, you were. You changed your mind real quick when we said no. And then I was
No,
like,
I was like, you guys are right. You can't play anybody in the Patriots.
Yeah.
You know.
That's tough. I don't know that I'd trust Stevenson or Harris, even after the last time they ran it 52 times. So
I swear to God, Bill Belichick does this shit again.
I'll love it.
I'll be so mad.
You know that one time where he did something like to fuck with the other coach and he has that small grin. He was like,
Yeah.
he's
The
gonna
best
do it again.
ever was when Mike Vrabel did it to Bill Belichick in the playoffs,
Oh yes.
and he did the same grin right to him. He's
Yeah.
like, "You motherfucker!" I thought that was awesome.
I think the Bills gotta have some PTSD when the first play they go to hand it off. Mac Jones goes to turn
Oh.
around.
I have a tweet ready to go for it. Oh, here we go again. Let's move on.
The best game of the week: Jaguars versus the Jets.
Nope.
Baby,
No thanks.
I love it.
Nope.
This is gonna make the Giants have a higher draft pick after this game.
Why?
What if they tie?
The Jaguars are gonna lose this game.
If the Jets win, then they go
Jets
up and
win,
the
they
Giants go down.
up, yeah.
Oh yeah, true. I guess you can't get the one.
No matter what, this is a bonus for us.
Jaguars win.
Because if Jaguars win,
Jaguars.
then they can go. They can keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Man, how bad is Trevor Lawrence, huh? He stinks.
Urban Meyer ruined him. If he
Urban
fails the
Meyer
rest of his
ruined
career,
it.
it's Urban Meyer's fault.
Leftwich is coming for him.
Leftwich is coming. He'll correct him. He'll be fine.
No. You know who's going there?
Who?
Matt Nagy.
No, fuck no.
Oh yeah.
No, he's ruined too many people's career.
You know who? The name they keep Caldwell. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Jim Caldwell?
Yeah,
Oh.
everyone's
I
saying
don't
Jim
like that
Caldwell
either.
should go there.
I guess because ever since the Lions, he just, I don't know. I don't know.
They think he's like so good because he actually had the Lions do decent.
yeah, he made the playoffs with them once.
You said Michael Carter. Pass.
No,
Yeah.
James Robinson's the
James
only
Rob-
one.
James Robbinson's the only person I'd be willing to play.
That's so sad. There's no one in this game who's any fantasy relevance. Maybe, no, I'm not even going to say Laquan Treadwell.
Nope. I said last week. You told me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, Michael Carter was terrible in his return. Don't know how I feel about him. And
I mean,
James Robinson's
yeah.
the only real person who's worth anything.
let's move on. Got nothing else to say. I did. My notes to this, Mike, were no, we're good, and
Yeah,
he wrote
yeah.
everything else.
yeah, I understand.
Other than Saquon, no Giants are playable. You're playing Saquon against the Eagles?
Yeah. I mean, what other choice do you have? If
First off,
you
he's not
don't
even the
Saquon-
best running back on the team. Let's just get that
That's,
out of the way.
it's true. Booker, 2 more yards per carry.
Every time somebody runs to the left, they always think it's Saquon. The announcers, great break off by Saquon. Gets up, no, it's Booker. it's just so funny. Eagles haven't played, so
No, I have nothing on them. And then Saquon was the only Giant that I think's
Fromm's gonna fucking chuck it
to who?
Darius Slay.
to all of them.
Like Evan Ingram, no. Kenny Galladay.
Galladay,
Galladay doesn't have a touchdown still in the year, which is incredible.
Galladay is gonna be the
Ooh.
one. I bet you Galladay is gonna be the man.
It's like that guy hit the lottery or something.
I'm a Giant fan.
Has to do literally nothing, and just get paid all that money.
All right, if Galladay's the guy, again, there's no way I could justify playing it.
You see, he's just throwing chuck balls for him, and he was just making
That
catches.
that could be the case. You couldn't pay me to play Kenny Galladay in my playoff match.
You might need it.
No, I would pick up 20 other players.
You're lost.
I'd rather pick up Laquan Treadwell.
Oh, by the way,
deal with
folks, I said that Jade Fromm was gonna have more fantasy points than Josh Allen. I wanted it on video.
You say that
Oh,
this week.
trust me. Well,
This week?
Yeah.
There's a chance. So
No, it's a lock.
okay.
it's
I'm not like against it. Like I'm really not. It's a brutal matchup for Josh Allen. So like,
no, it's a lot.
Jake Fromm looked good. He went 4 for 4 and then went what 1 for 5
Six
after that?
6 for
He
12
went
on
6
the
for like
game.
11.
Yeah, but he started his first
Yeah.
drive 4-4, and then like completed what 1 or 2 passes after the rest of the game.
Pretty
That's
good
like
game
Only
for
a
him.
minute.
Not that great. 50%. Just slightly less than Josh Allen.
It's not.
Just not as good as Josh Allen, you know?
It's not
Next up, Bucs versus Panthers.
Bucs are in hospice.
Yeah, this is gonna look ugly, especially against Panthers D.
I think the Panthers win this game.
Possibly, it's gonna be ugly.
They have no idea who's playing quarterback.
fair.
They have no idea who's playing running back. They don't know if anybody can catch the football. Defense looks good, though.
Yeah, I mean, they look respectable.
They look good.
Oh, you
I mean,
talking
they
about
played
the Bucs or the Panthers?
Talking about the Panthers.
Yeah, their defense is solid.
On the Bucs side,
And
who's going to run the ball?
Ronald Jones, baby.
Back to Spinoramas.
I'd consider flex playing him.
Yeah.
I would.
Against the number 5
Defense.
against the run?
I would. I'd still play him.
You're a crazy person.
They can't. They're not gonna be able to throw the ball that
Okay,
much.
so how about when we play next week, you play Ronald Jones?
I might have to. I don't have any options. I'm running out of options.
I have to pick up
over
Rojo
here.
and
In the listening league, that's my starting running back.
Exactly.
I got nothing.
Running out of options.
You guys said Antonio Brown is back from suspension. Have we confirmed that yet?
Yes, he's
Okay.
definitely back.
he's gonna eat.
I hope so. It's the only person that knows how to catch a football on that team now. No Scotty Miller love this week?
I don't even.
I haven't
know if
even
he's
seen him.
healthy. Like I haven't seen him.
Who's
all
that?
year.
What's
He
the
got
guy's
hurt.
first name? Johnson?
Tyler Johnson.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson. I'd consider picking him up. If Mike Evans has extended timeout,
It'll be Antonio Brown, Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, that's
Brown.
fine with me.
Yeah.
I think that you pick
Tyler
up Bernard.
Johnson looks good.
I think you pick up Bernard.
Actually,
Bernard's
no.
not.
Perriman. Rashad Perriman.
Perriman was on COVID last week
Oh,
and
okay.
injured.
Damn.
I don't know. He was looking for
Bernard's not
Johnson
there?
a lot.
He looks for Johnson a lot too. I like Perriman though if he's active.
Well, like after all those injuries, that's what I was going for. I wouldn't hate it.
I
Would love it.
I don't know.
Would love it. He's no Mike Evans.
No, I'd consider benching Brady if there's no Evans.
Yeah,
That's tough.
against the
Listen,
Panthers, I would 100%.
If you have a solid
Hear me
streaming
out.
option.
Hear me out. If you played Tom Brady, you didn't make it to the next round.
Yeah,
so what
yeah.
difference does it make?
That's a fact.
Sorry,
That's
Steve.
a fact.
What the fucking difference does it make?
Actually, I have someone who played Brady and is versing someone whose last player is Freddie Swain. He needs to get less than 3 points tonight to win his matchup.
So if Freddie Swain gets 4 points,
He loses. And
what fucking world do we live in?
the guy who's playing had Tyler Lockett. He's out with COVID. So he scooped up every other Seattle receiver besides Freddie Swain. That was the only one he couldn't get. So that guy has Freddie Swain going.
I mean, he didn't pick up the third option. He just picked up everybody else but the third option.
That's what I said to him. I was like, Freddie Swain might. That's pretty possible that he gets 4 points. Like,
I forgot what graphic that was. What company put out that graphic of like the best wide receiver core, and Freddie Swain was on that list.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I forgot what company that was, but oh god, Freddie Swain's top 25 receiver. You know.
Freddie Swain. 4 points. That's it.
Let's go Freddie Swain, baby.
What game are we talking about right now?
We're moving on to the
We're moving
Chargers
on.
versus Texans. baby.
We have to. Eckler might be out with COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
Justin Jackson could be an interesting play? Question mark.
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
You
I don't.
think so?
I don't trust any other running back.
We
'Cause
went over this last week.
It's gonna end up being a committee out there.
Yeah,
Could he led the team in carries last week? Justin Jackson.
that's because Eckler
What
was
was
hurt.
there? 12.
No, I think he had 6. Oh no, 13. Yeah, you're pretty close. Yeah, you're right. I thought he had 16.
Wow, for a guy who's not prepared, he's pretty prepared, huh?
It's all mental, baby.
It's all mental.
It's all spinal.
It's all spinal. What is this, Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson. What do you say? If you play Mike Williams, you might as well throw up some Hail Marys.
I don't know what happened. You might as well say a few Hail Marys.
No, you might as well throw up a few Hail Marys. That's all the chance you're gonna get from scoring any fantasy points.
Mike
Yes.
Williams sucks.
Yeah, he does.
Great keeper though.
He is for value.
He's going like 0 for 4
Great
with
keeper,
keepers.
No,
T.
I always
Higgins,
have Waddle.
T. Higgins work out great in theory,
Yeah,
but like, did you still have him?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then it doesn't really matter.
He just got hurt a bunch in the beginning
Yeah,
of the
it
year.
just didn't
and
work.
Didn't know how if he liked Chase or not, and
I don't know what to do with Mike Williams. I don't know.
Yeah, it's no for me, Doug.
well, Brandon Cooks, baby.
Brandon Cooks,
It's
the
been
collusion king.
good. The collusion king. Back at
Back.
it again. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he looked good.
He did. I don't know how I feel about him.
Missed
in
the
this
long neck
matchup.
looked really good.
The long neck. Davis Mills.
We've had 2 giraffes play last week. One's not playing anymore, so one still is. So, I would play Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, he's
I
a
would.
flex. He's a solid flex.
I'm gonna say solid. Chargers defense is stout,
Well,
especially in the secondary.
that's why
Stout.
I say flex. Like I wouldn't put him as your wide receiver 1 or 2. That'd be.
You wrote it as wide receiver 2 play at best.
Oh yeah, at best.
You wrote it.
You wrote it. I'm just reading what you wrote.
I said at best.
We
Yeah,
have
at
no
best.
guideline.
We're
here
talking
with
at
your
best.
notes.
Yeah, there's no more guidelines.
It's just like fuck.
because one person does them.
That's fact.
Clearly, it wasn't.
Bears.
Seahawks.
Seahawks haven't played yet.
Yes.
They haven't.
Matt Nagy is the Bears coach. That's all you need to know.
Dude, did you see him try to get ejected? He tried so hard. He was
What,
sick
to
of
get
his own
ejected?
shit. Yeah, from the game. He was so tired of his own
It's
shitty
not baseball.
coaching. He was screaming at those refs.
Yeah, he was arguing over a stolen base or something. I'm not really sure what he was arguing.
He should have touched one of them.
Probably said, "How did that quarterback run from the 10 to the 20 without a pitch being thrown? I didn't see a home run."
Shout out to Justin Fields for sliding incorrectly all the time, so he forces all those penalties. He's gonna have CTE in a couple years, but he's gonna get a lot of extra yards on them penalties.
He got fucking rocked on that one play.
No, he didn't.
God.
Stop it.
Well, all right. The guy's helmet hit him in
Stop.
the head.
You tapped him.
Tapped him. Love tap.
Yeah, a little love tap. He's got a helmet on.
He
Just
thought after that he
tap it
thought
in.
when the kicker at a field goal was a grand slam. He was wondering where the 4 points were.
That's fair. Justin Fields only targets Darnell Mooney. So if you are missing 12 players on your team and Darnell Mooney is available, pick him up.
If you're missing 12 players.
No, I don't hate Darnell Mooney. I've been saying it for a few weeks. He's probably owned in all leagues now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been.
How did Justin
responsible.
Fields work out for you, fantasy-wise? I didn't get the end number for him last week.
Every scoring was weird. In that league, he only got 15. In standard, he had 16.9. So
That's
yeah, I think fumbling
It's 2
counts
points.
differently in some leagues. So
yeah.
I think that one fumble was different amount of points lost. But
All right.
it was an okay play, not good.
I
but-
wouldn't.
Better than Tom Brady.
Yeah,
That's true.
not as good as Josh Allen though.
Will be this week.
No, probably. We'll see how the Seahawks defense plays tonight.
Yeah, I think that kind of determines whether you play him or not. But
Yeah, I spent
That's what I think.
a good penny week this week and then bounce it back off
Yeah,
next week.
I think if Stafford throws up a goose egg, then then Justin Fields goes off.
yeah,
So,
yeah, okay, that
You
makes
know?
sense. Yeah, if Cooper Kupp kind of like has a goose egg, then yeah, it's
Yeah.
great Justin Fields game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Let's move on. Steelers.
Chiefs.
Thanks. Back to saying this. Yeah, 1 week I didn't have to say it. Throw the ball to Najee Harris. You win the games. It's that simple.
Didn't they win the game?
They did.
Yeah, it was a close game. They shouldn't have won it.
I
But
couldn't believe they won.
They
They
don't.
won. Did they win because they threw it to Najee?
No.
All right, so they won. So
They almost lost
So
'cause
this
they
question,
didn't-
so this comment is not really reflecting on
But
on that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I've said it, and it hasn't been true. But that game, it was a game they should have won by a lot.
That was the worst game of the
Facts
season
aren't
for him,
always true.
Yeah, it's first game of the season.
Facts aren't always true.
Yeah, just trying to get by a ball Najee.
Yeah.
Every time I've said this, he's come back and caught a bunch of balls.
right? 12 carries, 18 yards, 2 catches, 8 yards.
And we need him.
Yikes.
I need him this week.
Yikes.
Definitely
great.
gonna need him.
Guess what? He's still running back 3, so I'm not really too worried.
Yeah, he's still pretty good.
Still a great call by me.
There's not much to say because, well, all right. Let's assume Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill are out. Are you playing
Josh Gordon, baby!
Mecole Hardman, Josh Gordon, Brian Pringle,
Gray.
Yeah,
I don't know
Gray.
his first name.
The tight end.
Jonas Gray. I don't know what his name is actually.
Jonas.
I don't know what his name is.
Jaundice.
DeMarcus Robinson.
No.
No, I don't know who you're playing. To be honest, no.
Josh
no,
Gordon.
no,
You're
no.
playing Josh Gordon.
No, I'm playing Pringle, 100%.
You're probably playing Pringle,
I'm
and
playing.
you're probably playing
Mecole.
Darrell Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
throw
Pringle
it
and
in.
Williams.
Yeah.
In all reality,
Yeah.
am I risking my fantasy season on it?
No.
I think Pringle's been hot the last 2 weeks too.
I
yeah,
definitely-
3 catches, 22 yards. Top.
If somehow you made it past your first round with Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 9 fantasy points, this is a great week for him, especially if Kelsey can't play and Hill can't play. They're just going to run the ball a lot against the Steelers, who can't stop anybody on the ground.
Yeah, but they might just stack the box now. I don't know.
I
That
think
Patrick Mahomes is going to beat him over the top with Hardman.
Chiefs defense is going to be the matchmaker.
Oh,
The
Chiefs'
Steelers don't
defense has
really.
been awesome.
The Steelers don't really ever stack the box. They just disguise blitzes very well. Like they're not very good, but that's what they do. Their scheme looks great.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I love Hilaire with no Kelsey or like last week he had 9 points against the Chargers, who were terrible against the run, and they had Kelsey and Hill, and they still
Listen,
couldn't.
I'll tell you this. Mike Thomas still remembers who Josh Gordon is. I'll tell you that.
I'm sure he does.
So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to call. Use your own judgment with this one, really.
Well, you're playing Hilaire. Like there's no.
Yeah, you're
question.
playing. I'm just talking about how
Yeah,
good
how
of a
he'll
game he's going to
perform.
have.
Right. Yeah, that I don't know.
I do like it. But this game is so hard to tell. It's so early in the week with all these people out for the Chiefs. If you have Harrison Butker, you're fucked.
That's it.
I'll tell you that. Unbelievable. Next up.
Broncos.
First, the Raiders. The Raiders.
Oh my god.
Quite possibly the worst football game in history happened last night. Raiders versus the Browns.
Locke is going to freaking kill it.
Yeah.
He's going to kill it.
He's streamable.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not even joking. I think Sutton's the player this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're so far out of the playoffs if you drafted Cortland Sutton.
You
have
didn't
3
even
wins.
win 3 wins.
Yeah,
if
you have 3
drafted
wins.
Sutton. You're Mike in our Twitter league. 1 in 12.
I do. It's funny. I do have Sutton.
exactly.
I went Sutton
Oh,
OBJ.
Sutton's a free agent in most leagues at this point.
That's disgusting.
This game's horrible.
Nope.
Horrible game. I guess Javante and Melvin Gordon.
Is Waller back? Is the bigger question.
We don't know. We won't know.
No, he's not. They're going to shut him down.
You guys shit on me for the Broncos defense, by the way. They're 6th in fantasy football. They've been actually pretty good.
The Titans are
Do you
8th,
own the Broncos
so.
defense?
I know, because
So then shut the fuck up. I
I'm
didn't bring
just
up
saying.
anything.
Matt Gersh has 4
Matt
defenses.
Gersh has them. He has 1 of 4 of his defenses.
I was like, oh, cool. I might need an extra defense. Let me check.
I have
Gone.
3.
I was hoping he'd have some injuries. So he
Dude, there's
drops them.
nobody. There's no defenses
No,
in our league.
They're
right now.
all gone. They're literally all gone.
You want the Jets?
Matt Gersh.
Got him.
You want the Jaguars?
I like this
Got
stat.
him.
I really appreciate you, Mr. Joe Green. Josh Jacobs, 7 touchdowns versus the Broncos in 4 career games. I love that.
It's so bizarre that he torches them, considering they've always had a good run defense. I don't know why. I don't
That's
even.
because they've always had a good run defense, but they've always been hurt.
Yeah,
You're gonna need
that's
Jacobs
true.
this week, so.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I
even
had
love
him
it,
out of my
though.
lineup, and then I was just reading the notes, waiting online to get these burritos. I was like, oh, look at that. Josh Jacobs, 7 touchdowns against the Broncos. Back in the lineup.
Back in the lineup. I don't know.
That's my boy.
I don't feel great about it.
Collusion.
He does torch them, but I just don't feel great about it.
I mean, I just really don't have much of a choice.
Well, I'm not saying you do, and I think most people are gonna have to play him. It's just
it's gonna lead great into
weird
this
stuff.
next team, Washington football team versus the Cowboys. I wanted to ask, would you rather play Josh Jacobs or Antonio Gibson? Antonio Gibson had 4 points against the Cowboys last week.
I think I'd rather Jacobs.
Let's see where he says, because I'm playing him.
No, but like even
Let's see what he
just
says.
thinking about it, like I don't know. I hate both.
McKissick could be out again.
I think
If
he's out.
McKissick's out, I'm playing
I think
Antonio
he's out.
Gibson.
Yeah, but that's what I said when he played against the Cowboys and he had 4 points.
Yeah, that's true. I would play Gibson.
At
Who would
all.
you rather me sit?
I'd rather you sit Antonio Gibson.
Okay.
You also have to make sure that what's his name comes back from QB. Henke.
Heineke. Oh yes, but he should be back.
Yeah, but
And
you
even
never
if
know.
not, they're just gonna dump the ball off because Kyle Allen's not there.
It's Garrett Wilson or something. Gibson?
That's a college wide receiver, my friend.
I don't know. Whatever his name is, Garrett something. Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Oh,
the old
stud.
cowboy. The old cowboy.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He's from Oklahoma State.
They just signed him to the team 3 days ago, and he's
Love
starting
it.
tonight.
He
Love
was on
it.
the
Dump it
Jaguars
off.
or somebody.
Dump it off.
Man, I wish I was playing you this week.
I do too, considering that Najee only got 4 points.
Yeah, I mean everybody else.
Oh yeah,
Everybody else.
You would have smacked them.
Everybody else would have went off on you. Let's move on. The football team versus the Cowboys. Like we said, J.D. McKissick, he was hurt, came back. It was a concussion. Now he's got a neck thing.
Helicopter.
Oh, here we go with this.
Dak hasn't scored more than 12 points since Thanksgiving.
Love it.
Second fun fact, I memorized this one, didn't want to forget it. Greg, if you're listening, you've been hosed by Mike.
The Mike curse.
Since Thanksgiving, Dak is quarterback 26 on the fantasy season.
Ugh, that's gross.
Players above him.
I'm loving it.
Players above him. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Everybody.
He's been awful. Holy shit.
Amari, 6 games under 10 points this season, 2 over 17. I told you, Amari stinks. Nobody ever listens to me. I had Amari ranked outside my top 25, and I think Joe yelled at me, if I'm correct.
I think I did the same thing.
I actually think
Yeah.
he might be in it. I don't know where he is. But
I don't remember exactly where I had him. I believe it. I know he's outside the top 25, and I believe he's outside the top 30. But
I don't know where he ranks this season. Probably
he's like 26 or 27 right now.
Is he?
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's bad. Is what he is. He's bad at football.
He's definitely been bad.
He's bad at football.
27, you're right. Yeah.
I
Hasn't been
wouldn't have
good.
brought it up if I didn't know I was right. Either
You-
26 or 27.
So would you play
no.
Dak?
No.
I'm definitely not playing Amari.
You're out. If you play, you're out, dude. If you started Dak the pet since Thanksgiving,
Probably
chances
out.
are you're out, dude.
Chances are you're out.
I had Cooper at 21.
That's
You
pretty
see
good.
where I had him? I feel like I had him.
No, I don't
apart.
have yours.
Okay.
I'm definitely not playing Amari. I don't know if I'm playing Dak.
Oh, so
Probably
you
not.
were on the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was gone.
On the Washington side of the football, they haven't played.
No, and then
They're kicking off in
Right now,
4
4
minutes.
minutes.
when the game's
Uh-oh,
on,
let's,
it's
let's
on.
drag
Uh-oh.
this out.
When the game is on, it's on.
Their game is on, boys. It's on.
It's on.
All right. You know, Gibson, that's the only one you're starting. All right?
Yeah, most
Next
likely.
up, Dolphins versus the Saints.
Hit.
You're going to start Waddle, and you're going to start,
Parker?
no, because Parker only went off because a Waddle was
Wow.
there.
Yeah, that's fair.
You guys really gonna say you're gonna start anybody against this Saints defense that did that to Tom Brady last week?
Just Waddle.
Yeah, because they only do that to Tom Brady.
That's fair. But like, I just can't.
Well, like Duke Johnson, all of a sudden.
No shot,
Is
buddy.
this Duke
No shot,
Johnson?
Bucko. No
Is
shot.
this little Duke Johnson?
Saints are so good against the run.
Saints, you're only going to start Kamara.
Yeah, I don't even know if Taysom Hill's
Callaway had 17 fantasy points
Yeah,
last
he
week.
did.
Yeah, but we're not going to count chickens here.
Yeah, I'd agree. I wish I would have known he would have scored 70 fantasy points before the week started.
I think everyone would.
'Cause I would have definitely put him in instead of fucking Miles Gaskin. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
DM dumpster.
Yeah, DM dumpster.
All right, let's break down the DM dumpster. So, first one here, Ayuk or Christian Kirk? I don't even think there's a question.
Christian Kirk with the 12 targets per game.
What's the robot voice?
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, Christian Kirk for sure.
Kyle Pitts or Noah Fant.
Font.
I'm going Font.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah.
Pitts is dog water.
It's not only that. I just think that Drew Lock likes him.
Yeah, Pitts
Yeah.
is gonna try to break the whatever yards.
He only needs 47.
Yeah,
Actually-
he's just not gonna get it because the stress of that record is gonna be all over him.
Drew's guys, Albert O, that they played college together.
Yeah, well.
So we've said this previously and didn't matter.
Well, he doesn't play.
Fuck it, I'm on Pitts. I'm on Pitts.
He's repping.
Never rep my
He's
team.
repping.
Rep my boy.
Thank
All
you.
right. Is Chubb due for a big game or
No.
what?
No.
The Packers.
No,
I
not
don't
against the
think so.
Packers.
He's been bad this year. but
Packers
I
defense
just-
has been pretty good.
Packers
Yeah.
defense is sneaky good, just like the Texans. They've been sneaky good.
Well,
And
they're
I don't
sneaky
think-
good till they
Titans,
face
sorry.
Hudley.
I mean, it's just that offense is so bad that it's just all you have to do is stop Chubb. And
Yeah,
you're-
everyone stacks the box now on them. Well, Cole Beasley just got COVID, so
Yeah, he's gone
You
for
can
the
remove
year.
that one from this, and then Devin Singletary or AJ Green.
AJ Green.
AJ Green.
Yeah, that's not even a question. Hunter Renfro or Michael Pittman? That's actually a decent
Renfro
one.
because
That's a
Pittman
good
might get
question.
suspended a game.
No, he's
What,
not
for
gonna get
getting jumped?
suspended. No, he's not gonna get suspended. Stop it.
Still Renfro.
That's tough.
Third in Renfro, fourth in Renfro, fifth in Renfro. You're in the playoffs with Renfro.
I don't disagree. I just don't like.
He
the
just hates
matchup.
Renfro.
I do.
No.
I do hate Renfro.
Who do the Colts have this week?
Hairline in Renfro.
The Cardinals.
They have the Cardinals again, or you're gonna play Renfro, which would probably get matched up with Sertan.
Well, he'd be in the slot, so he was not gonna see Sertan.
Oh, he
Yeah.
sees the
Well,
other-
who
he
else is
sees-
gonna catch the football, bro?
Who
Who else are the Broncos actually worried about?
The
No one.
The
No one, but-
Broncos. Callahan is the slot.
I think he's
corner.
out for the year, though.
Is he?
I think it's just Kyle Fuller's in the slot. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Oh, this is Kyle Fuller. I'm slamming Hunter Renfro.
that's
that
a
guy's
tough
a
one.
bum.
That's actually a really tough one.
Yeah. I'm happy starting both of them. Not excited about either one. I'm
Yeah.
not begging you. I'm not like, oh, he's gonna have a 25-point game. That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think their ceilings are both about the same.
It's like just a third in Renfro.
Javonte Williams or James Conner?
Javonte.
Javonte as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Raiders stink.
That's what
The
I mean.
Raiders.
I like Javonte too. St. Brown, James Conner, Stephon Diggs, or Jamar Chase?
This is the stupidest fucking question. You fucking dumbass. Why you fucking jerk?
Next.
I love how he just groups in St. Brown with Stephon Diggs
And Connor.
Jamar Chase.
It's like let me jerk off once, twice, not. Let me then tell you my players, Diggs and Chase. You're fucking get out of here with your fucking 7 people.
Thank
fucking
God.
league.
Thank God Joe stopped writing in the names.
I call you out. Bro.
Stop writing the names for us, so we can't even DM you privately.
No, but
You
sorry.
ridiculous people.
Oh, well, Diggs got a tough matchup, so who you going with?
I'm going
I don't-
Diggs.
Even if you didn't want to go Diggs, you'd fucking still go Chase. And after when you didn't want to do Chase, then you'd still go back to Diggs. You're like any
Hold
mini.
on.
You know when you're a
Can we-
kid.
Can we back up one?
Yeah.
Why does he have to choose between Diggs and Chase? Like, who are his other wide receivers?
I know.
He's in a 6
Adam.
This is his flex.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I said before. Any mini mighty
I hope
mo
his
gotta
wide-
pick the best wide receiver. So
I
there you
hope his
go.
wide receivers 1 and 2 are Treadwell and Marquez Callaway.
Yeah, that's how he ranks them.
Oh.
All right, last one here. Thoughts on Rojo?
He loves to spin in a circle.
His flex is this when he's putting his best player there.
Whoop. Every time he makes a spin move, he does the whoop.
Yeah, we have a drinking game. If
Chris
you
Berman.
spin, you take a shot.
Play with us.
So
Take a shot.
the game is on because he's going to be a starting running back for this team. First game of the year.
Whoop. I'm done to drink for that.
Yeah. So Rojo, you like him?
Yeah, you'll love to watch him play.
You'll love it.
Love it.
That's
All right.
it.
Madden circle.
That's
button.
it for the DM dumpster.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm leaving.
He's leaving. He's already out the building.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, the one to all.
Happy Hanukkah.
What?
That passed
It
already.
passed
That's
already.
over, man.
That's over.
Yeah.
Joyous Kwanzaa, and we'll see you Guys, like, follow, subscribe. I hope Joe loses this week. I don't want to play him next week in 3 leagues.
That's so true.
So, we'll see you fuckers next week.
See ya.